day 2 of my Easy XP. Yesterday, if you saw my video, and I put a link just here for you, you'll see that I prepared my food again for today last night, which just makes it a lot easier because I'm up really early to walk the dogs, and then I have quite a long commute and then full on at work. So if I don't do it the night before, I just don't have the time. So let's see what I'm having for today. Okay, let's start with my breakfast. So here is the egg wraps, which has got melted cheese and ham in, which I will literally warm up for a few seconds at work, just to make it a bit nicer, but it's lovely cold anyway. And then I've also got some snacks, which I'll have during the day. So what was over here first? So I've got some satsumas and apples. I've got a Muller Light, which I will sin. And then because you'll see in a minute, I'm having a gluten-free roll for my dinner, or my lunch rather, I will take this hi-fi bar, and if I eat it, I will sin it. I may not eat it. I'm going to try and avoid eating it until this evening. But the thing is with a Friday, there's always lots of goodies around. So if I have something sweet in my bag, at least if I'm tempted to eat something sweet, I might go for that rather than anything else. And then, as I said, for my lunch, I've got a nice ham salad roll, which is the Promise gluten-free rolls from Sainsbury's, which I absolutely love, I have to say. I'm addicted to those. Didn't have them yesterday because I didn't have any, so I had to wait to Sainsbury's to come and deliver them. So they're there. And then in here, to get my speed in, is a pot of chopped cucumbers, celery and tomatoes to nibble on as well. So that's just to make sure I keep my speed up and not tempted to eat sweets and things during the day. So I'm on it. Hopefully I'm going to keep to this. Let me show you what I'm having for my dinner this evening. Oops. There we go. I prepped this last night, as you know. So this will be like a chicken and dal curry. This evening I will add some spinach into it when we get in. So by the time I come back from walking the dogs, that'll be wilted down into it. So that's been on low since we took the dogs out this morning. And it'll keep until we get home this evening. So I love my slow cooker, couldn't live without it. So let's pop my lid back on. There we go. And keep that there. Body magic wise, I'm going to do the same as yesterday. So obviously walk the dogs this morning. I'm going to go to the gym in my lunch break, and we'll walk the dogs this evening as well. So I'm quite energetic anyway, so I don't need to up that. It was just really my food I wanted to sort of not restrict, but I wanted to control it under Easy SP, just to give myself a bit of a boost. So I'll come back to you later. I'll fill you in on my day and we'll see how I get on. Hi, well, it's Friday and I'm home from work, which means the weekend has officially started. So if you remember, my dinner is actually going to be cooked when I get home tonight, and it is. It's the chicken and lentil curry. All I need to do now is to add some spinach to it. I was going to say sweet corn then, but spinach, just to wilt, and then go upstairs, get into my scruffs and take my doggies for a walk. So let me just show it you now. Here we go. Oops. So there is my chicken lentil curry, and I'm just going to put my spinach in. Do you know what? We have this, don't we? Fido just can't resist, or Lola. There we go. So it was almost a bag of spinach. I did have some the other day for my lunch. So I keep moving my fingers, look. Ooh. There we go. Can you see? So I'm going to pop the lid on. I'm not even going to mix it in yet. I'm just going to leave it to wilt as it is. Oops, come back. So I said, leave it to wilt, and I'm now going upstairs because Fido's crying. Can you hear him? Because he wants his walk. Lo's already gone upstairs to make sure my hubby's getting changed. So it's time to get dressed and go walkies. Right, so that's the dogs walked. And the washing machine is on for the first load of washing for the weekend. My life's so rock and roll. But it is time for me to chill out, and normally I would be pulling myself a lovely glass of Slim Zero wine, and actually I can have a couple of glasses of that tonight if I wanted to. I've got it in my sins, but I thought, you know what, I've only got one bottle left and my deliveries are coming till Monday, so I'm going to keep that for tomorrow and Sunday. But tonight I'm not going to go without a drink, am I? It's Friday night, I've earned it. So I'm going to have a nice gin and tonic, and it's going to be sin free. And you might be wondering, how on earth is she going to do that? Well, if I can show you this. It's Cedar's alcohol-free gin. And I worked it out a couple of months ago when I bought it, that it is only about a sin for the whole bottle. So actually there is actually no point in counting the sins with this at all. So I'm going to have that, if I can show you here, there we go, with a nice gin glass, which I have put in the bottom there, some mixed frozen berries, all on SP. That's quite a lot actually of my alcohol-free gin, but it's alcohol-free, so who cares? And I'm just going to top it with Tesco's low-calorie tonic water, which is free as well. So there we go. That is my alcohol-free, sin-free gin and tonic. So, cheers. Happy Friday. Oh, that is so refreshing and nice. Now, to get on and finish dinner. Okay, so there's my spinach, it's wilted down, so I'm just going to stir that in now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so all that's left now for me to do is to do the rice, for husband obviously, because I'm on SP, and I'm going to be having cauliflower rice. Okay, so here it is, chicken and lentil curry with cauliflower rice for me. And then my hubby has got exactly the same curry, but he's got normal rice. And to be honest, if I wasn't doing SP, I would be having normal rice too. And guess what? Fido is eating his dinner. Isn't that typical? He always has to get in the action. It's unbelievable. So I'm now going to go and enjoy my dinner. So you've seen my dinner for this evening. Tesco's have also just been and brought my shop for the week, and I thought I might show you what I've got. As you know, I'm doing the SP, and so some of the foods I've got here today is purely for me to make sure I keep on track. Also, obviously my husband lives with me, so I also have to cater for him. So some of the things here I will show you are for me, and some are for him. But it'll just give you an idea of some of the things I'm going to be planning for the week ahead. So here we go. So loads of fruit and veg, which is normal for me actually. So I've got some peppers, got some coriander, some lemongrass, a baby aubergine, well not so baby, a bit smaller than I'd like it to be, salad tomatoes, shallots, some onions, 2 Swedes to go with, if I can just show you, some frozen haddock, and some, what are those? Spring onions. Oh my god, I couldn't remember those. I'm thinking of doing a fish cake this week, but obviously because I'm on easy SP I didn't want potato, so I thought Swede. I'm not sure how it will work out, but I think it might work. I'm sorry about the noise in the background, so it's my washing machine that's going there. I've got some bean sprouts, I thought I might do a stir fry. I've got 8 Muller Lights, which someone put on Facebook today. They weren't sure you can have those on Easy SP, but I thought for Syndom we could. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I've got some pak choy. I've got some turkey mince there as well. Got 3 large cartons of quark. I love quark. I eat it all the time. And actually, I prefer this. Is one of my favourite ones. Next to Lidl's own. I've had Sainsbury's the last couple of weeks, and it's really runny and not great. Some Greek style full fat yogurt, which is my husband's, not mine. I haven't tried these before. These are cauliflower steam bags, only because I didn't have the fresh, so I thought actually I'll try it, and if it's any good I can stick it in the freezer. Got some star anise, and I'll show you what that's for in a bit. Mushrooms, I've got normal mushrooms, shiitake. Don't normally buy shiitake mushrooms, but there's a reason. It goes with the lemongrass and the star anise. Tuna steak. I haven't had tuna steak for years because it's so expensive. But this was on offer in Sainsbury's, so, sorry, Tesco's even, so I bought that to try. After looking at it, the tuna steak was tiny. That's something different. Got some fat-free Greek yogurt. Again, that's to go with the fish cakes I'm thinking of doing. I thought I might be able to make a nice dip. Some salad cheese. Got some skim milk. I probably buy skim milk for once every year because I'm rubbish at dairy. But this week I thought I'm going to make a conscious effort to have some dairy as part of my healthy extra A. Ham, eat a lot of ham, and the prawns. I'm forgetting things tonight, which I'll show you again. Go with the other ingredients I mentioned. Butter is purely hubby's, and boiled rice. I will eat boiled rice, but not this week. But I'm just stocking up my cupboards. Cordial, we have a pint of cordial by our bed every single night. Sometimes I top it up in the night. And this is a sugar-free one, so this is perfect on the Slim World. And then some goodies here. I've decided this week that I'm going to give myself some treats. So I'm going to have my 10 sins if I want them. And so I thought, well, I'll buy some things I really like, and I will separate them into little bags these. So they're not more than 10 sins. And a Freddo as well. Again, I think they're about 4 sins each, so I can have a treat on chocolate. And these again, because I like sort of aero, and I thought I'll try these as well. So if I don't want them, I won't eat them, but it's just something a little bit different. So I thought, you know, I'm doing SP, doesn't mean I've got to sort of starve myself. So there is a loaf of white bread here. Again, that's not for me, that's for hubby's toast. He only has toast at the weekend, so don't bother buying a really expensive white loaf, because most of that probably ends up going in the freezer, and then it's never as good the next day. So that is my weekly shop. Oh, eggs, I didn't tell you about these, did I? There's 30 eggs there, and I eat so many eggs, so that will probably last us a week as well. So yeah, that's my shop. So I mentioned some certain ingredients there which I've bought for a special reason, and the reason is my hubby is very good at looking at magazines and TV programmes and going, oh my god, isn't that amazing, you could cook that, you could eat, we could have that, oh, why don't we have that? And I will say to him jokingly, why don't you make it for a change? Because he never cooks, honestly, he never cooks, it drives me mad. So he picked a recipe out, well, one of a few, out of the Tesco magazine this month. Now if I can just show you the magazine, there we go. And there was one particular recipe he really liked, and I said, well, there's absolutely no reason on this earth you can't make that recipe, and I need to find it now. And he said, surprisingly, go on then, as long as you've got all the ingredients. So I've made sure, even though I might have some bits of the ingredients in the house, I've made sure I've got every single ingredient fresh. And what he's going to be cooking, if I can show you this, can you see that? It's a prawn tom yum soup. And that is going to be my dinner for tomorrow night. So I'm quite excited about that. If he lets me take a video of it, I'll record what he does and how he makes it. If not, I might have to make it again myself just to show you. But that looks lush, doesn't it? He suggested having some rice with it. I'm going to save my healthy extra B, I think, tomorrow and have a roll with it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. So if you enjoyed that, please subscribe to my channel and click notifications. And if you want to see what I do with those ingredients during the week, it's a perfect way to actually find out what I'm cooking on day to day while I'm on Easy SP. And obviously at the end of the week, I will tell you how I've done and what I've lost on it. Can you believe it? Lola's eating. It's a theme for me. If you watch any of my videos, there'll be a dog eating sometime during that video. You can't plan it, it just happens. So thank you for tuning in. Have a good weekend. Please subscribe, I can't ask you enough, and cheers.